Okay everybody, this is the complete transformation process for Studio Series 86 Springer. Just a reminder, it is only the transformation process. The review is separately uploaded, and also parts of this will work for your Siege and Wreckers versions of Springer as well. So just a reminder, it's only the tutorial, and I hope this helps you out because this has got to be one of Hasbro's most fiddly and intricate transformation processes. We're going to go first and foremost from robot into his Cybertronian vehicle form. So what we're going to look to do is we're going to separate the chest via these two tabs right there. We're going to take the backpack and we're going to bring this out of the way as well. Once you start to lift this up, you can then take the shoulders out. These are connected in via two huge tabs there on that green part. So same again here, bring them out. This will now give you freedom to take the whole of this section. Let's bring the head up out of the way and bring this chest piece right up. Right, this should, there we go, fold that bit down. Fold that bit down. There's the leverage that you want. You can then rotate your head around. We can fold this back in and you can see that that is going to tuck very neatly into that hole there. Keep these folded down and then just start to, I suppose, line things up. We're not going to tab anything in anywhere near yet. As I say, there is still quite a lot to do here, and this is where it gets really intricate on the legs. So what we're looking to do is, if you hold onto the thigh on this part, it's this, I suppose, light green colour. You're going to push this part down like so. Once you've done that, you can then open up this part here, which is where you're going to take this little tail fin out of. So get your nail behind it, bring that out, and then you can close that back up, to be honest. Then what we're looking to do is just bring this back up. We're going to tuck this under there in a second. So same principle, hold this, bring it down, take out that part. Don't worry if the other leg part starts to come out. We're going to use that in the next part. So it doesn't matter, you can just literally reattach it the way you've just seen me do it. So we're going to bring that out. This is going to close. Oh, it's going to come up there. You're then going to rotate this at, oh no, we're not. We're going to bring this over and lift this up like so. So you can see this is going to be tabbing in like this, and that's going to be resting there like that. So what we're going to do now, we are looking to start to straighten all this out. We are nowhere near done. We're going to keep these on the side. These do actually move around. You can have them at the top if you wanted to, or you can have them on the side. To be honest, for this particular mode, it doesn't really make too much difference. It makes a big difference in the robot mode though. Right, turn your attention to this part. Take the shoulder pad, fold this all the way out, bring it over, turn the fist up that way, and then make sure that's going to pop into position. So same principle around here. Let's lift this shoulder pad all the way up, open that up, correct the orientation there, and again make sure the fist is holding up as well, and that should rest into place. Right, what we're going to do now is try and sort out all this mess, but what's really important is that we click this centerpiece up. So what we're looking to do, we're going to bring this back. If you see underneath here, there's these cutouts, which thankfully enough look pretty much exactly the same as the feet. So as we collapse this over there like so, see how the feet are coming forward? We need this whole section here, so make sure these arms are indeed out of the way. Told you this is tricky. Bring this right up and over there. In fact, let's bring this underneath out of the way, because this is going to go there. So make sure these green bits are indeed up and out of the way. This will now allow this to all cascade. There you go. I'm glad you got to see that. This just missed it though. So line these up. That went in the wrong place. It's not as bad when the figure's directly in front of you. Please obviously don't forget I've got a camera and everything around, so it's making that a little bit more difficult. Right, they've lined up there. I'm just going to push that down out of the way ever so slightly. This is the bit I was on about. Did you hear that massive click? That is so important, otherwise nothing is going to line up. Right, turn your attention to this. See this green bit here? Push this all the way down like so, and then huge gap in there, large tab there. Bring this over, and then this should all sort of click into place. You saw how that all slotted into position. Same principle here. This needs to be pushed up there, and then it's going to tab into that cutout, and everything should line and click up like that. So this is your Cybertronian vehicle mode, and in the pictures they've got it like that, and they've also got this slightly tipped out to the side as well. So that is part one There we go. That is, as I say, your Cybertronian vehicle mode. So from here, the next step will of course be helicopter. We are going to need them blades there, but I'm just going to take them off for now. Anyway, let's disconnect this back piece. Let's disconnect these here via, remember that huge tab that was in there, that huge green tab that's just come out of the side. Same here, disconnect them. We're going to leave them there for now. We are going to of course come back to them. Let's start to separate the legs just for now and bring these, what of course were the feet, and they were tucked underneath. So this is, again, can get quite intricate. Should be able to get it all in the one take. Let's have a go. So let's extend this out here just for now. This is where it gets even more intricate. So watch this. On this hip, collapse the whole hip in like so. So if you look underneath, see how that one is still square? That one has been collapsed down. Then we're going to rotate this part, the white part, so we've got the smooth at the side. At this point, what we need to do now is extend the tail back out. That's going to be in the middle there. This we need to rotate around like so, and then bring this underneath. This is going to tuck underneath as well. To be honest, if you wanted to keep it into position, you could bring it underneath and it should tab over there onto that leg piece. So that's one side done. So you can see now from underneath, we need to collapse this whole hip down. We need to rotate that around 180 degrees. Once you've got this opened up, you're then going to open up this part of the leg like so. The tail fin is still out, which is great. This is going to bend over, rotate that around that side. Let's bring these down. To be fair, I think this is better this way. You can see it much easier, and to be honest, that's probably the easiest I've ever done that transformation. So there we go. Rotate that in, and then this again is going to clip over onto this. Well, it's the top of the thigh really, but you see how this is starting to spin? That's it. Try not to let that do that. Keep everything facing this way. Right, you can, if you want to now, collapse this back down, hold that into position. Remember from the first part, that is really important to have that pushed all the way up. Right, now the difference with this now as well is, funny enough, you can have it all attached back at the front exactly as you did have for the vehicle mode, and funnily enough, on the pictures on the internet, it is mistransformed. On the Hasbro Pulse, it's got these in exactly the same place at the front, but what it should be is further back. So what we're going to do, we're going to lift this up, we're going to bring this down, open up the forearm cover, rotate it that way, bring this up and just pop that into position. We'll tidy that up in a second. Same process on here, lift this up, open that up. This is on a slider, by the way, guys. If you can't see what I'm doing, this is on a slider. Slide this out, rotate it around, and let's just close that back down. And remember, into the hands just for now. So this is where we need the difference. Again, it's not on the Hasbro Pulse website. Push that down, all the way down like you saw that. This is now going to tab into there, and it's going to tab over the front like so. And if we can see this, yeah, that just slotted in perfect. So watch this, get this down, push the green bit right down, take this, keep the green bit pushed down, huge tab on the side there, going into the forearm. That's locked into place. All we need to do now is just correct these, bring these up. See, that's gone around the wrong way. So what I need to do now is quickly just separate it again, rotate it up, and then come back over. There we go. That's the side wings. This now needs to definitely come all the way down. That's going to go in there. Take your blades, one way, one the other way. Pop that into position. Oh, I've just disconnected that. No bother whatsoever. Bring it back up and reconnect. There is your second alternate mode. So let's get him back to robot mode, and it's just a case, I suppose, of undoing everything. So I'm going to take that off. I'm going to bring these right up out of the way. They are really stiff, by the way. Separate this on the back of the legs, separate this from the side, bring it all the way out, cascade all the way out. And now, to be honest, we're going to do the same with the legs. So cascade this around here, cascade this around here, open up this particular part like so. Now it's a case of remembering what we did. So let's bring the hip up, bend that down, rotate that hip 180 degrees, push this up, bend that down, rotate this 180 degrees. Now it's a case of tidying things up. Fold that in, fold that over, and then the foot comes down, rotate it there, bring it around, and then this should snap into place, and there indeed is one of the legs. So what we did was, this is out, fold that in, this is going to tuck up there, this is now going to rotate on this axis here, turn it round, turning the foot round at the same time. That'll tab in, and then your toes will rest in there. Make sure these hips stay clicked up like that. That is your bottom section. Right, top section. Separate this here. Separate right the way out. And indeed fold these to the side, because that's where your arms are going to tab in. You should now though be able to extend, or have I pushed it in too hard, this all the way out. Yep, bring them up first. Sorry, bring the head out first, rotate it around. What we're going to do is straighten up this. That's going to be the back part. Straighten that up, collapse that tab down into there like so, and open these up again quickly to bring this down. Oh, no, keep them out rather. Fold it over. I'm trying to get these two tabs here into the front, so I need to bring it all the way up. Fold that down. That's better. Now this is going to tab into there. That's going to come into that side. So I just need to open this up slightly on both sides, because you can see there's a little tab going to go in there, little tab going on there. And let's straighten this up, push that all up. There's a tab there for the back of the head to rest on, which it's gone in. Let's correct the shoulders now. That's got the huge tab in there. Just guide that. Oh, that's just popped out into that huge cutout. Same on this side. Guide that into that huge cutout. Let's straighten these legs out. So if you remember, what we need to do is fold this up like so. Take the shoulder, bring this all the way up. This will collapse in and down. That's all it's doing. Forearm, rotate around, collapse, bring it over, bend at the elbow. So same principle again from this side. Shoulder out of the back of the hand, rotate it up, fold that down. Forearm, rotate it around, clipped underneath. There we go. You can angle these any way you want to. And of course, if you wanted to, you could bring these out. It's up to you. That is your complete transformation process. Sorry it was so long-winded, but I wanted it to be as detailed as possible. Hope it helps you out, guys. Anyway, take care.